Okay, we can start now. So if you have any question, guys, just raise your hand. You'll be called and he'll answer a question for you. Okay. You are waiting, guys. Anyone here with a question should just come out and let us trash it out, please.
Yeah, I think there were a lot of people asking me questions back door, and I said, let us finish with the Zoom,
Okay.
and they can bring up all their questions on the
Oh,
Zoom. So I don't know if those people
okay.
are here.
Okay. Paradise has a sign up. So Paradise is
Good afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
It's about the filling of the forms.
Okay.
I don't know which of them needs to be submitted to the school and then to the NMC.
Okay. To first, to NMC, you don't need any forms to be sent there. You just go to NMC and after paying their fee, which is the 550 Ghana cedis, you just tell them you are doing foreign verification to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. They do their verification online with the NMC here. So the NMC Ghana will do the online verification to the Bahamas NMC here. So that place, you don't send any forms there. But to the school, from page uh from page 8, let me see the ones that I have. From page 8 to 14 goes to the school, but it's in two sections. They have the section A and the section B. So the section A, it's your personal details. You are going to fill that part, the section A. You are going to fill that part. So after filling the section A, you attach that one to the section B and you send it to your school for them to continue on with the section B. You are not going to fill anything on the section B. The section B is for your school. The section A is for you to fill. Then you attach to the section B, then you send to your school. If you have more than one school, you do same to all the schools. So you make photocopies, then you do same, you send to the individual schools.
Paradise, I hope you have been answered. Or you have something else. Hello, Paradise.
Hello.
Yes, I hope you have been answered.
Yes. But just a follow-up question here. I don't know, after the submission to the school, will the schools send the document direct to the Bahamas, or you have to send by email?
I think your line is breaking.
What I mean is, after submitting to the school, is it the school that will send the form direct to the NMC, or I have to go back for it to submit it through email?
Can you repeat your question again? I think I got some breakup at my end.
I'm saying that after you submitted to the school for endorsement and documentation, is it the school that will send the form direct to Bahamas NMC, or I have to go
Yes.
back for it?
No, preferably the school supposed to send direct to the Bahamas. However, some of the schools might delay in sending. So some of the schools they have to fill in the form, everything, put it in an envelope, and put their seal on the envelope, and put the address on the envelope, and they can give it to you, and you can go and send it to the Bahamas. That one too is allowed.
Okay. Okay, let's Richie. Somebody was asking whether there's a form. Before I go to Yali, somebody was asking if the form, there's a form for the pastors to fill or something. Is there a form for the pastors to fill or the in charges to fill?
No, no. So with the references, they need 3 references. One from your matron or your in charge or any supervisor that you've worked under. And the second one is another professional reference. That one should come from your superior or something in other discipline. So always supposed to be a medical officer, either a medical doctor, a consultant, or what have you. They are supposed to do that. And for them, they are supposed to get their own personal stamp and all that. But the pastor, the reference letter from the pastor, there's no form to be sent to them. They are supposed to write it by themselves, as in a letter form, address it to whom it may concern or something, and they just print it out, put it in an envelope, and put a seal on it and give it to you. For the reference, there's no form for them to fill.
Okay, thank you very much. So the next question goes to Yali, then I'll go back to the chat box. Guys, those in the chat box, do what to come and raise your hands here so that we can also hear what you are saying. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Sir Richard. My question is on the page 12. The page
Okay.
12 is asking us the practical sessions or the hour of theories that we have done and the
No,
instructions.
so with the page 12, all that side is for your school. You are not going to fill that part.
Okay, including 13.
Including 13, all of them
Okay.
is going to your school. That one, all of them is part of the section B. You understand?
It's for the school.
So that one, don't worry your head. You are not supposed to fill anything under section B. That one is for the school.
Do you understand now?
Yes, I understand. A follow-up question. So, for example, I did community nursing before doing degree.
Okay.
Peter, is the degree in as a registered nurse or as a general nurse or as a community nurse? Or I don't know how to put it, sorry.
As a public health nurse, the degree is in public health nursing.
The degree is in public health nursing. Yes, I mean you can also do it. You can also do it. So
Okay.
when you send your documents from there, the degree and the diploma or what have you to the NMC, the board is going to sit on it and review it and add up all your credit hours and all that. So after that, they will send you a response to that.
Okay, so another question
Sorry,
from
I didn't get the response.
Okay,
There was a break, so I didn't get the response.
no problem.
Yeah, I said when your school sends your documents to the Bahamas NMC, the board will sit on it and review it and add up all your credit hours and everything. So after doing that, they will send you a response to that, whether your credit hours meet up with their requirement or not.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. So in the chat box, Sibri is asking, please, I have my credentialing done by New York State. Can I submit that instead of going around to fill the forms?
No, please. This one is not about credentialing or something to the US or what have you. They have Bahamas Council, they have their own independent way of going through their process.
Yes.
That is why they have their special form. So if you want to apply with their council, you have to go by the form that they send you when you request to be part of their council. They will send you the official form. So that is what you have to follow.
Mhm. And as a follow-up, I'm just saying that America and Bahamas are two sovereign states, so you don't use one's
Yes.
form of procedure to do
Mm.
another form of procedure.
Yes.
Everybody wants his done in a
Yes.
certain way. Okay.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Where is August? There's Augustina before. Richard, I'll take you later. Let Augustina talk. Where's Augustina? Augustina, kindly ask your question.
Um, yeah. Please, I want to find out. Before I send a email for request to join the register, I don't know. You know the document that we have to send along. There, I think there are a few. Your references, getting your documents notarized. So I need to find out. Can I be gathering those documents even before I send the email, or I have to send the email before I now gather those documents?
No, as soon as you make up your mind that you want to be part of the board, you send them the email to request. The email is just requesting the board that you are a nurse from Ghana, so and so. You have been practicing for so many years, blah blah blah, and that you want to be part of their nursing council. And what they will do is, after seeing the message, they will reply your message with the application form. So as soon as you plan to be part of them, you just send them the mail. When you send them the mail, you don't wait for a response. You just go ahead and start with the preparation. You start the process. If the document that are supposed to be sent to your school, you do that. You start filling what you are supposed to fill and all that, because the process in Ghana through this, at times it delays a bit. So the earlier you start, the better.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. The next question, please. I want to see hands up, not mics on. Your hand should be up before
Thank you.
I can call you, please. Richard.
Yes. So thank you very much. So I want to find out again, the application, is it that you are going to write it, yeah, like we are writing it in their mail, or you put it on a Word document and then you submit, you sign, you submit, like you are applying for a job, how the process is done? Is it the same as DS, or you just go to the mail and then you type all your message there, then they will give you a response?
Yes.
And then
So you
again,
just go to the mail, you type the message to them. You don't attach like a Word or PDF or something. No, you go to their mail like you are sending a normal mail. You send them the mail and they will respond to you.
okay, thank you
Okay.
very much.
I think the
And
next.
and
Hey,
so it
Richard, your questions are many.
in menu. So
Okay.
for me as a public health, I cannot be guaranteed that after going through the process they may take me or not.
With the council, I can't
Mm.
really guarantee, but what I can say for sure is that if you have a BSc, you did a
Yes.
BSc, straight BSc in Ghana, or you did a RNAC and they top up with BSc, or you did diploma and they top up with BSc. If you have a
Okay.
BSc from Ghana, that one
Yeah.
you qualify. But
Okay. Thank you.
the council will still sit on your documents and they will give their judgment after going through all your documentation. Because the other time I said some of the schools, they don't really know how to fill the forms, like the credit hours and stuff like that. So if you don't meet up with the council's credit hours, they won't give you the go ahead to continue. They will mail you and tell you the problems they have with your documentation. As for that one, they will do it. They will explain everything to you and you will understand them.
Okay. So,
Okay. Thank you.
okay. Okay, I want to ask one question before I move to GATS. So, with the board, how many times in a month or in the year do they sit?
The board, they sit twice every month.
Twice every month. Okay.
Yes, they sit twice every month on
Okay.
the international nursing, all those people that want to register with them internationally. You know, they have their nursing school too. So
Okay.
as they are attending to the international ones, they are attending to
They
their
are
nursing school.
nurses. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So Gat before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, I wanted to find out the reference letters. Should
Okay.
it be in a white envelope with the stamp, or it should be in a brown envelope with the stamp?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So with the reference letters, let them put the reference letters in the white envelope, those small white envelopes that we have in Ghana. And after that, they will seal it and they will stamp, they will put a seal on the envelope at the opening end so that nobody can tamper with that, because the reference letter is not supposed to be seen by you, in quotes. So after that, when they put, not like you don't put all the 3 reference letters in one envelope. You put each one on its separate envelope. And after that, you put all of them in one medium or big brown envelope. Then you yourself can indicate it. This is reference letters. Then after you are done with everything, you put all your documents, all your photocopies that you have done in one big brown envelope. You seal it. Then you send that one to the DHL or FedEx or whatever. Then you send it to this place.
Okay. So I think I have a sample of the brown envelope with the address on it. So I'll post it on the page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be fine. Thank you.
All right. So hey, Richard, you have
So
the floor.
yes. So thank you very much. I want to find out if we can move with our family.
Yes. So after you've gone through the NMC process and they have accepted your application, they will issue you your nursing pin, they will issue your certificate, and they will issue you cover letter. So after getting that, then you use that to apply with the hospital, and the hospital will give you the offer or the appointment letter. And the offer that they give covers your spouses and your dependents who are less than 18 years.
Okay. Any more questions? Okay, Paradise. Guys, if you know you want to ask a question, just lift your hands up. Okay.
I think you made mention that some of the schools make mistake during the filling of the credit hours. I don't know if you can give us the required, what they require, so that we can also inform our school to do what exactly the NMC is requesting, so that such mistake will not be done and we will be rejected.
Yes, I have actually started inquiring from the NMC here, because the first time I asked, they really didn't want to give the total credit hours that they need, because they think when they give it to the applicant or something, the applicant can massage his
Exactly.
documentation and all that to suit what
What
they
do
are
you
looking
want?
for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the person that I met, actually, she is the director or something. She told me that she can't give it to me, but I'm trying to find a way to get through some of them to get the required credit hours that they need. So in due time, when I get hold of it, so I will let everybody know about that.
Okay. Okay. So there's another question in the chat box. Please, is there a requirement regarding working experience?
No, There's nothing like working experience. The working experience will come in when the hospital or the Ministry of Health employs you as a registered nurse. For them, they don't really base their whatever on experience. How you conduct yourself during the interview, when you're able to prove yourself that yes, I mean, you don't, even though you don't have experience, but you have the
Your
means, the
competency.
qualities and everything, yeah, the competency and everything to work, they will consider and pick you. It doesn't matter your experience.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay, any more questions, please? Guys, ask your questions so that we know what is wrong. Okay.
And somebody asked me that the addresses that you will use by sending your documents. So I think I will put the address on the page for everybody to know. That is the address you will give to your schools. So the address that your schools will use sending the documents through DHL or FedEx, and the address that you personally will use sending your documents to this place through DHL or FedEx. For NMC, you just tell them that the verification is coming to the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. They will do it online. So I'll put the address on the page.
Okay. So there's another question here for you. The person said his network is bad and he's unable to join. But he's
Mhm.
asking, he said those with enrolled nursing and now have a BSc without upgrading or working experience with it, are they also qualified? I believe they are qualified, oh.
Yes. They are qualified, fully qualified.
Okay. Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so someone is also asking me. That one was from the back door. He is in Barbados.
Okay.
He's looking to jump ship to Bahamas.
Yeah,
Can
but I
he
mean,
use?
all those people in the Barbados want to come to Bahamas.
I know, right? I know, right? Eye clear. It's eye clear, so they are coming. So he said, can he use the police report that he used in Ghana for the Barbados to start the process in Bahamas, and also can he use his verification or those things to start, or can he just move from Barbados to Bahamas?
No, but Barbados, they have their own nursing council, and Bahamas, they have their own nursing council because the credit hours for both are a bit different. So they
Okay,
don't, if you have a registration with the Barbados, when you want to come and work here, you have to register with the board here as well.
okay,
And the next question was the police clearance. No, the
yeah,
police clearance is supposed to be not more than 6 months.
okay,
If it's more than 6 months, you can't use it. If it's less than 6 months, then you can use it.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Before I go to Peter, somebody also asked me the question that do they write an exam like the way other countries write exams?
Yes.
Do Bahamas Council conduct exams for applicants before they are being accepted? Yes or no?
No,
Okay.
no, it's a no. You don't write any exams. You
Okay.
just present your document to them. The board will sit on it. If you meet their credit hours requirements, then they will issue you your PIN and your certificates to be able to practice in the Bahamas.
Thank you very much. Mr. Yali, you have the floor now.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. I want to find out in drafting the letter in the mail to the Council of Bahamas, do you
Yeah.
need to give it a subject?
Oh, that one is your own choice, but to me, yes, you have to.
Okay.
Because it's an official something that
Mhm.
you are embarking on. So you just have to do everything official.
Okay. And also,
So,
I
mhm.
drafted a sample on the page. So If you
Okay.
can scroll through, you see a sample on a page. So you can look at it. Don't
Okay.
copy the same thing. Just it's somebody's sample. So don't copy. Just look at
Yeah,
how.
that's the
Yes,
thing.
please.
You
Don't
don't you
you
don't
don't
you
do
don't have to.
do the same
Yeah,
thing. Okay, it's a sample. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
look at which ones you can take out and use it to form your own with different language and just submit.
All right.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
And
Okay.
let me chip in a clue here about the reference letters and all that. If there are some people, like even the pastors and the matrons and the doctors, if you tell them to write a reference letter for you and about you, some people it might take ages. So what I always tell my people is write the reference letters for those people. After that, you send them copies that, oh, this is the reference letter I've drafted for you on me. So go through it and see if it's okay for you. Then the person will sign for you if it's okay for him. If you leave everything for them to write, at times they feel skeptical, and somebody too might also, because you are not supposed to see. So somebody can also write anything on your behalf, and that one can also go against you.
It's
I don't know
very,
if you understand what
it's
I'm
very
saying.
true. It's very true.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
I had an issue like that. I had
Yes.
to go and look
Obi,
at what
so
the
Obi,
person has
Obi,
written. Yes,
yeah.
I had to go look at what the person had written. And what he wrote wasn't what I wanted. So I wrote it for him to go
Uh-huh.
and they changed
Yes.
the wording and it suited whatever I wanted. And
Yes.
the person
Yes.
signed.
That's exactly what you have to. Me,
Yes.
in my own, that is what I did. I wrote it for all of them, the doctors, the matron, and the pastor. I wrote it for them. I sent it to them to go through, and they made some corrections,
Yeah.
which it was okay for me, and I just brought it.
Okay. So another
Yeah.
question for you from the chat box before I come to those who have raised their hands. Please, have they given you any feedback concerning the midwives coming to work as nurses in the Bahamas?
No, with the midwives, not yet. They
Okay.
haven't given me any response yet, but
Yeah. So
we are
they should
still on
keep
it.
on praying. They should keep on praying.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We are still. What they are doing now is, they are trying to get the system in Ghana, how the training of the midwives go, and they combine their credit hours and compare to theirs. Whether the differences is not that much, then they can consider. If the differences is just huge, then I mean, I don't know what they are going to do. So I think that is what they are doing. They are not.
Okay.
I think they are not done with this. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
So
in the meantime, they'll.
I think I saw Francisca's hand first before Puma and Elsie. Is she still here? Francisca. I saw one Francisca here. If not, Puma, you can have the floor, then followed by Elsie.
Okay, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay,
Good
so please,
afternoon.
my question is, after you've gone through the process, your documentation and everything is right, you've done your interview, you've qualified, they've picked you. So with them coming, like you going to Bahamas, am I the one who's going to take care of my ticketing and everything, or the Bahamas would?
When the government, when the ministry employs you, or the hospital, you see here the hospitals do employment on their own. They can do it on their own, and the Ministry of Health also, they do their own recruitment. If any of this does that for you, everything will be catered for. They will,
Okay,
they will, they will, they will, and let me chip in this. They will take care of your airfare, and when you get here, they will give you full accommodation for 1 month. Then after 1 month, when your salary starts coming, you find your own way. And when you get here, also all the um, all the expenses that you are spending, you make sure you keep receipts of them, because when you come here, there is a form that you will fill. Present all the receipts to it, and they will refund all those monies to you.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Okay.
yeah.
That's huge. Okay.
In case you are the one fending for yourself, you have to keep the receipts of everything.
Yes.
No, I mean not like all those monies that you are paying to your school, the NMC, then everything. You keep all those receipts because when you come here, there is a form at the account section that you can go.
Okay.
They will give you your fill. They will refund all those
Okay.
money for you. Those are the ones that you have receipt for.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and there are other private hospitals here too that you can also apply when you have your PIN or your certificates from the council. You can apply, and they will assist in your getting you work permit and all that. But with them, they are not going to take care of your coming here, your plane ticket, whatever. They are not going to take care of it. But if
Okay.
you prove to them that you are able to fund yourself to the Bahamas, they will do the work permit, everything, and employ you. And in this place, the private hospitals pay more than the government. That is the fish.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So my second question is about the police clearance.
Okay.
Someone asked the question that if the person is in Barbados and the person was asking if he could use the one he used for the Barbados one. And you were like, if it is so valid within the 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I asked about the same thing. I did one for Barbados, which is just September.
Okay.
But I was inquiring to know whether I need to do another one for the Bahamas.
So from
The CI
September,
yeah.
till now, if it's more than 6 months, you can't use it. But if it's less than
I
six
mean,
months,
yeah, this year September. I mean,
Oh, there is
yeah,
less
so
than
you can,
six months.
you can use it. You can use it.
okay, just this year September. So
Oh,
it's
there
just
is.
2 months.
Hold on, because I think the police clearance comes with the specific country, right?
Exactly. That's why I keep asking because I was
Yes,
told.
yes. So
Uh-huh.
yes, so yeah. That's true. That's true. I'm now getting it. So with that, I think you have to do a new one for the
New
Bahamas.
one. Because they
Yeah,
ask you
a new
which
one
country
for
you
the
are
Bahamas.
going to.
Yeah, because they will ask you which country. Yes. That's
All
true.
right.
That is true.
Thank you.
Yes. Welcome.
Okay. Okay. So now we move to Elsie. From there, I'll go to the chat box. Elsie. Mhm.
My yes, hello.
Yeah, please, we can hear
Yes,
you.
son, I'm asking for a friend who is she did diploma and then later on she did BSc in emergency medicine. So with that, can she apply?
Yeah,
She
she
specialized
can.
in emergency medicine.
Yes,
Okay.
she can. Is BSc. Just that hers is in a specialized area, so she can. If she meets, if their credit hours meet up with theirs, then they can just do it for you.
Oh, okay. And then
Yeah,
please, what is the address?
Oh,
yeah. The address you
I'll
use,
put
I'll
it on
put
the page.
which address? Which of the address are you talking about?
Like, over there in Bahamas, the address code where you are going to work. How is the address code? The
No, the
what
address
the
for now. For now, we use Scrap. They have,
okay.
they have other ranks. They have the
Okay.
PCA, they have the TCNs and all that. The PCA they wear pink, the TCNs they wear orange or so. But for the RNs, we wear either white or blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And my last question has to do with their educational system. Assuming that
Okay.
you have a family and you want to come with your family, how is their educational system?
The educational system here from
Yes.
beginning to high school is free here. And it's like here too they have the private side and the government side. And as you know, The private side, if you decide to send your kids to the private side, that one you pay, and it's a bit expensive. And the government side, that one is free. They have the free education up to the secondary level. If you are going to university, that is one. If you don't have any scholarship, then you find your own university, whatever. So that is it. And the educational system, the private is always, better than the government. So how the system in Ghana, when you compare the private and the government, is almost the same here.
Okay.
So yes, so yeah, that is what I can say. But yes,
Thank you.
their schools here is you okay, you have made that comparison. Don't worry. Let's go.
Okay, so let me go to the chat box.
I'll have to back door for that.
All right, that's fine.
Let me go to the chat box. So somebody is asking, can the principal of my college write a reference for me?
100%.
Okay.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. So the next one is
So that one will be the character reference,
character.
not professional.
Okay.
Yes, that one can be character, not
But
professional.
remember, it's character reference, not professional referencing.
Yeah.
So the next question is, said, please, a question was asked yesterday about those who have a degree in specialized areas and not direct BS. Can you kindly clarify it? Can those set of nurses also apply?
You see, that's what I said. If you have the BSN, if it's a BSN and your how do you call it? Your credit hours that you have with that special area meet up with their credit hours that they are looking for. That's it. Then you qualify. But for now, I don't know the credit hours that they need. So I can't speak to that pertaining to your specialty. Yes, because some of the specialties do some specific they have specifics that they do in their curriculum or something. So if all those things doesn't meet up with the NMC, I think the board won't accept it. The board will not accept it. So the best for me, 100% the best is when you do the BSN in general nursing, like BSN in general nursing. That one is 100% sure. But some of the specialty, like mental health and all those people, for that, because I've done, I think 2 or so for some mental health students. Yes, that they have passed through. That is why I'm saying is that you can also use the specialty BSN to apply.
Let's take the risks. Okay, that's the most
Yeah.
important thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go to the chat, but the last one, I come to Francisca. So please, instead of your matron and doctor writing your professional references, can another nurse write the other professional references for you? And apart from your birth cert and passport, do you need to notarize any other document like your PIN, NMC set, or school set?
Exactly. For the notarization, apart from your passport and your birth cert, you need to notarize all the ones that you just mentioned.
Okay.
NMC PIN, NMC certificate, and all the school certificates.
All right. So what of the character, the professional reference? The person says she doesn't want the matron or the doctor writing it. Can another nurse do the referencing for her?
Which other nurse? Is it your colleague nurse, or the reference should be somebody that is your boss in the nurse? That's why I said either your matron or you're in charge. Is the person you're in charge, or your matron or your supervisor in any area?
Okay.
But if the person is your colleague, that person can't do it for you.
Okay. Thank you very much. So I'll take Francisca before I'll take Peter. Francisca.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, please. You have the floor.
Please, after going through the NMC registration, everything, and you are successful with the application, how do you know if this is a public hospital, this is private? Will we be guided as to which one to apply to? I want a clarification on that. How do we go about the application to the hospital? Thank you.
Oh, that you see, with the private hospitals, even you can do your own personal search online. Private hospitals in the Bahamas. Then, because let me tell you this, most of the hospitals, the private hospitals in the Bahamas, they are in short of nurses. They are always approaching us to come and do something there for them. But our contract states that we can't work in any other hospital. So we can't do that. And that those are some of the things that even motivated me to, I mean, do these things for people to come in more. So you can do the search online, get the
Uh,
hospitals,
I'm doing that
and
for them.
apply. But when anyone that finishes your process through the NMC, I guide them through the those things, how to apply. At times, I give them personal address that they can send their how do you call it, their application through and all that, for them to be booked for interview, work interview. So yeah.
Boss, I hope these are some of the hospitals, eh? The medical
Yeah,
pavilion.
yeah. Medical Pavilion, Princess Margaret Hospital is my hospital. That is their main teaching hospitals. That is where I work. Princess Margaret. The Medical Pavilion is a private hospital. They have Doctors Hospital. They have Johnson's. Yeah, that's Doctors Hospital. They have Johnson's. Yeah, there's K Hospital. Yeah, Lefort K Hospital. They are all there. That's what I'm saying. Is Oak Tree Medical Center. They are all there. Sunrise. Those are all private hospitals that they need people to work. Centerville. Yes, they are all. Those are all private. Private. I mean, hospitals. So when you go to their website, you can apply, and that's it. The Medi Center. They are all here. They are all here.
Okay.
They are all, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so let me move to the next person. So in the chat box, Peter, I'll come to you. So somebody said, can a doctor from another facility write the professional referencing for you?
Yes, if you've worked with that doctor, he can write it for you. It's not it. You see, the thing is, you your CV, all the places that you've worked, you state it in your CV. So let's say you've stated all the places you've worked in your CV, and the person that is giving you reference, the hospital that he's giving the reference from, is not part of your CV. You know that you've seen the discrepancies. So those are some of the things, because with the forms you have to state, you are stating the places, the post experience that you have. So you have all those hospitals there, and you are letting somebody give you a reference from other hospital that is not part of that hospital.
Okay. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
So yeah. So when somebody is giving you a reference from like the professional references, make sure that the hospital that the person is putting the stamp on is part of your experiences that you've entered onto the form.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know if you understand.
They will
We
ask
do,
for
we do.
clarification. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so
It's very clear.
let me go
Okay.
to Peter. Peter before Augustine. Hey, Augustina, sorry. Peter before Augustina. Peter.
I think the question has escaped me. Let's continue.
Augustina, the next question.
Please, I was the one who asked in the chat box. I rather
Okay,
meant
okay.
that in case I don't want a doctor referencing me, let's say me, for instance, I worked at a different hospital before I came to where I'm working now. So
Okay.
let's say I want my director from here to reference me and the matron from my previous hospital to also reference me. It's like, and leave out the doctor totally. Is that okay?
You see, they want the professional references. One should come from nursing department, and the other should come from a higher I don't know how to put it, a higher
From
department or something.
Mhm.
Not in nursing, but other.
So it can be lab or the
Yes,
director
yes,
of the lab.
yeah. The person can come from the lab because it's
Mm.
not in
Okay.
under nursing.
Okay.
The person is from other discipline, but in same medicine.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, but the two of them shouldn't be from nursing. No, one should, which is just one that should come from nursing department.
That's fine. Thank you very much. Okay. Somebody is asking that, please, do they take nurses from all hospital levels or from secondary hospital upwards? I think
All hospital level. So
in
far as
the US, they will tell you that they want you to work in a tertiary hospital before probably you can
then,
start
oh
your
no no no
PhD.
no 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 no. It doesn't apply to these people.
Oh, okay.
It
Oh.
doesn't come in here. Yeah.
When you're in your one corner clinic, right, you can apply.
Yeah.
Once
So
you're
you
working.
just have to meet the NMC requirement. If you have
That's fine.
BSc and all that, and you are in a clinic working or
Yeah.
something, you can apply.
Okay, then that's good news. Okay, so with regards to the professional reference, how will those in polyclinics and chip programs get their references?
Oh, but don't you have medical
PAs are there,
doctor?
or PAs
PAs
are
are
there.
there. You have PAs. PAs are not nursing. PAs, they are not in nursing department or something.
Yes.
So your PA can do it. You in nursing, you should there. I think there should be somebody who is higher than you
Yes.
at where you are.
Every level. Yeah.
Yeah, so that person can do it for you.
Oh, okay. Until Augustina, do you still have more questions for us? If if
No,
if not,
for now.
Nancy.
For now.
Okay. Nancy, hold on. Let me take Richard there. Otherwise, he will forget his question.
In fact, I'm eager to do the application fast.
Okay.
That's my question.
Okay. So, Nancy, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
My question is, I have the diploma in medicine and also BSN, but
Okay.
currently I'm not working at a hospital. I'm at a directorate.
Okay.
After the application, during the interview, will I have let's say we have other countries that they want people who currently are working at the hospital.
Okay.
So do I qualify? That's what I want to.
Okay.
So I'll answer you this way. Yes, you qualify to be registered with the council. But when it comes to the applying for the work, you should have some experience.
I see.
Like, to my opinion, even if it's 6 months experience in working in the hospital, that would be fine, because I mean the hospitals wouldn't employ, let's say, somebody who says he or she is a nurse but has not worked in the hospital for like 2 years. I mean, all your experience will fade away. So for that one, yes, your credentials, your qualifications, and everything qualifies you to be registered with the board. Yes. But
Okay.
when it comes to the employment level, you need to have some little bit of experience, at least a little. That one counts.
Um,
Because
if
because
I'm
it's a job market. When they call you for interview, you are going to compete with others. You get it. So if I am the one employing, and we have like 10 people, and out of the 10, 5 or more 2 years experience, and the others don't have any experience. I mean, I will go, but it also depends on your competence during the interview. So in all ways, I mean, there is some way to go through it. So
Okay. I think, Richie, I want to probably help Sister Nancy a bit.
okay,
I think maybe probably she might be in the directorate working, but you might have a private clinic you can be shadowing for some time so that you can use that one as reference.
yeah,
If you have a
yeah,
private hospital you can be shadowing for some time, that one will let you have that kind of reference that you work here so that you can take
yeah,
away the probably the directly out of the whole equation.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
But I didn't
yeah,
say go and lie on the this, but you can,
yeah,
I won't say
yeah.
anything. I won't say that you should lie, but
That is why that is why even with the NMC forms, they have where you have to state your experience, where you've worked before. It's part of the council's form that you are filling. So you state the date, the year, the hospital that you worked, and the area, the department. If it's med surg, pediatric, or public health, or whatever, you state it there. It's part of the council's forms. So I think they really dwell on that. So you need to have some form of little experience on the field.
is it current experience or past experience? I just want
It
to
can be
know.
past, yeah, it can be past, it can be current. They just
Okay,
want to know
that
whether
you
you've
yes.
worked on the field before.
Okay,
Yes, that's all.
okay, that's fine. Okay,
Okay,
okay.
okay. So before,
Auntie,
hello.
hello. You were
Yeah.
saying
So
something.
with the past, I can even use my past experience because I worked on the field for 10 years before moving to the directorate.
Oh.
Oh, then you qualify. You are more than qualified. 10 years, pa.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, then.
Yeah, 10 years there, yeah, you are more than qualified. Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're
All
welcome.
right.
So I'll go to Richie, then I'll come to the chat box. I have a lot of questions in the chat box. Richie,
Also apply.
we didn't hear what you were saying.
I didn't hear what you said.
Ophthalmic nurses who
Oh, the
Richie,
line is broken.
person.
The
Richie,
line is broken.
we just heard of ophthalmic nurses. We didn't hear anything else.
Bahamas. And then things also apply to the program to the Bahamas.
Can you restart again? Because we didn't hear anything.
So the question is, can your referee, the one who made a reference for you, also apply as an applicant? And then ophthalmic nurses who are diploma nurses but have gone to do degree in ophthalmic nursing, can they also apply?
Why? Your matron also want to apply or something? So your matron is scared. This is serious. Yes. They can also apply. So when they apply, they also have to find somebody higher than them to reference them.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. So if your matron is also applying, that means your matron should find a DDNS.
To also reference.
Yeah,
The
to also
DDNS
reference.
to go and find CNO.
Yes, that's how it goes. Why your matron want to apply?
Yes.
Okay.
They're sitting together.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
That's
funny.
nice.
Okay. So
And then would they need CV?
Would they need what?
As part of the document, they need CV.
No, with the council, they don't need CV. But when you get your PIN and certificate and you're applying for the job, that is when you present your CV.
You know,
Okay.
there was a
All right.
portion that was talking about summary of clinical something.
So
Yes.
basically, that
Yes.
so you fill that side. So that one is is a whole CV on it too. Even the forms is a
That's
whole CV on it too.
that was the question I was wanted to find out. The clinical practice. Is it the
Okay.
school that has to do, or the you yourself have to do it?
The clinical,
Because you know
no,
we have the
uh-huh.
see, our logbooks have been collected long time ago.
Listen,
Because when you look
this one is talking about the experience they are saying is talking about your post. Check the
okay,
heading.
post
When you see
experience.
the heading, you see so
let
post.
me share it. Let me share it.
Yeah. So share really. Then let's clarify that side.
I hope you can see it. It's visible now.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but that side is not showing me.
Which page are you looking for?
Page
I
13.
think page 13. No, page 13. Let me see. Page 13 is your
It's not for
school.
you. It's for the
The
school.
page 13 is for the school. That is why that side, you don't fill it. It's your school that's going to fill it.
The hours of clinical practice.
Yes, they will fill it.
Yes, that one
Everything
is your
is
school.
there.
Your school will fill it. Your school should have all your everything there.
Okay. What about page hours of theory instruction? It's also the school.
See, listen. You see that from page 9 up to 14, it has two sections,
Yes.
section A and section B.
Yes.
So you, the applicant, you fill the section A, you fill all of them, you sign and you put a date there. Then you add that one to the section B and you send it to your school to continue and complete it.
Okay.
So you, the applicant, you don't even put a full stop on the section B. You don't do anything on section B. That side door is for your school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let me move to the chat
Okay.
box. Let me move to the chat box, please.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, relax for me small. The questions are plenty. So Yakubu is asking, how long should the reference be? Say if you had done some around January 2024, can you still use it?
Reference.
It's asking about how long if there's somebody has done a reference for you in January 2024.
No, January 2024 is more than anything
almost
more than 6 months.
Oh, okay.
You can't use because within 6 months your character can change.
Okay. So
Yeah,
somebody's
so
asking about the pay range, but I think we have addressed that one in the previous video. We will be uploading the previous video soon, and we'll share the link for you to go and have a look at it, please. Okay. Those asking about the pay range, he actually made it known how much they are being paid. Not the exact figure, but I gave you a range of how much is being paid and all that. Okay. I think the next question, so I'll finish with the ones in the chat box and I'll come to those who have raised their hands. Please bear with me, Mr. Salifu or Madam Salifu, anyone, any of them. With respect to the credit hours to fill for my BSc degree, my BSc top-up was a sandwich course and it didn't require any clinicals during the period. How does the university fill out that portion?
let me give myself as an example. I did a diploma at Nabita and I did a sandwich at Legon. And Legon filled that part for me because if you should know, even though it's a sandwich, during your vacation, like during your vacation in the school or something, all the work that you did on your ward or your unit or your hospital or something, those ones they count it as your clinical hours. So when they are failing it, they know how to fill it. Your school should know how to fill it, because I did same like you are saying. I did a sandwich at Lagos to get my BSN. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if
So
you
let's
are
go to the
getting.
next one. Let's go to the next question. Please, how long does the process take? Because with the reference to the police, with reference to the police clearance expires within 6 months after it's given to you. With this, please, the construction in some way. So I think they are asking about how long the process will take.
Yes, I think the process takes about like if you say the process, is it a council or
I think it's the
there are some
council
people
process because of the police, or I don't know. Do you still need the police referencing for the employment?
no, so far as you're being registered with the council, you need your PIN and your what have you. And
Okay.
when it's time, when you get the employment and you are passing, you are doing the immigration process and all that, day to day, they request for police this one. But if at that time the police certificate that you have is within 6 months, you can still use it.
Okay, I think that will answer the question. So I
Yeah,
think
you can still
Bridget.
use it
Okay, so I think
because
Bridget.
it is the same Bahamas.
So let me finish with Bridget and I come to Salifu. So the post-registration form was attached to the application. Can we enter places where we did internship in between, assuming we worked at the same place for over 10 years? So the post-registration form that was attached to the application, can we enter places where we did internships in between, assuming we worked at the same place for over 10 years?
I'm not really, I don't know if you understand.
I'm
I'm
also
not really.
trying to get to the input. I think probably the person is trying to say that the post-registration, you worked at the same place for 10 years, but you did internships somewhere. I think the post-registration basically means that you worked at one place. So once you worked at one place for 10 years, you have to state you work for one. Post-registration means that you have finished with your national service or your rotation. Okay. So
Yes,
remember that.
the summary of post-registration clinical experience, that one is not when you were
The
in
student.
training school. No, this one they are talking about after NMC has given you your registration, your PIN and your
For practice.
certificate. That is the meaning of post-registration. After you have gotten your PIN from Ghana NMC,
Okay.
when you started using your PIN to work.
Hello.
That is the experience they are talking about.
Bridget,
Hello.
okay.
Let me clarify the question.
Yes.
You see, some of us started work. Yes, we did internships and all that, and then started work before. Along the line, we went for further studies. And while pursuing the further studies, we did internships. So that's the one I was asking about.
Okay.
Whether we can add them to the post-registration clinical.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah, all those, because the internship, you were working as a nurse, right?
Yes.
Yes, so it's part of your experience.
Please, who is this? Let me mute
Okay,
him.
thank you.
Okay, Salifu, you can talk. Then we will go back to the chat box. But please, guys, just come and talk. Sometimes what you write, we might not understand. So when you say it, we might be able to understand what you mean. Okay, Salifu.
Good afternoon, Captain.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, and Richy too. My question, I have two questions. The first one has to do with the does the form that the school will the school add your transcripts to the forms, and also the second one has to do with the number of years that you have you've worked after graduation of the school. Maybe you started as a enrolled nurse or diploma nurse, then later you further to do your BSN. And the BSN, maybe you graduated this year or last year. Is it possible that you can use it because the graduation period, maybe you've not worked post graduation experiences, maybe you don't have it. So is it possible? Would that affect your application if maybe you use the BSN that you graduated this year or maybe the last year? Thank you.
Oh, so your second question. So after the RNAC, you used the RNAC pin to work for some time, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you can use that period to state as your post-registration clinical experience, because your application is going to be your RNAC background plus your top-up BSN.
So, excuse me, please. Does it mean that you have to send the forms to two schools, both
Yes,
there? Okay.
yes, exactly. So where you did your RNAC, you send one day, and where you did your top-up, you send one day. Because if you are to bring just one of them, you won't meet up with their credit hours requirement unless you add the two before you can meet up with their credit hours requirement.
All right.
Yes. And the first question was?
The first question, I'm asking whether the school will add your transcript to the form that they will fill.
Yes, yes, exactly. So the forms, it's even stated on it. So the school will fill in the credit hours that they are supposed to fill in with pen. After that, they will print your transcript and attach to it and send to the Bahamas.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Are you done with your questions, Salifu?
Yes, Captain.
Okay, that's fine. So let me move to the chatbot real quick, and I'll come back to Elsie and Peter. Okay. So if my matron is on leave, can I let another matron with a stamp from another ward, but same hospital do the referencing?
Exactly. You can do it.
Okay.
If they are
So
of the same hospital, yes.
then we'll move to the next question. Please, are we using pen or typing? And for which form we sending to Ghana NMC? I think you have addressed this all.
Yes, and okay, it's a good question.
Okay.
With the forms, when you are filling, use a black ink, and also it should be in block letters.
Okay, black ink, block letters.
Yeah. Here they use black ink most. If they will use a blue ink, maybe on that one is rare. They don't really use blue ink.
New king, new
Yes.
law.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean who use it. When you use blue ink, it wouldn't work. But I mean, I'm telling you what they are.
They prefer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me take one last question and I come to
Please, can you repeat it?
Oh, I said preferably when you are filling the forms, use black ink, as in black pen, and in block letters.
Okay. That's fine. So let me take the next question, then I'll come to Elsie. Please, someone asked a question about ophthalmic nursing degree from diploma in nursing. It was skipped. That's from ES Kumi.
No, I think I answered.
And
Maybe
I
you
think
gave
somebody
me.
answered, yes, help me with this question. But Richard, we
With
answered that question.
with that ophthalmic degree, yes, you can apply. When you apply, the board will sit on your credit hours and what have you. If you meet, they will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the last one, and I move to Elsie. Please, is it compulsory to add your diploma certificate, or just you can just use your BSc?
No, add the diploma and the BSc, the two.
Okay.
Yes.
So now,
So me, for instance, I went to Nabita. Nabita did their own. They brought the document here. I went to Legon. Legon did their own, and they brought the document here. When you bring one of them, it won't work. I had a challenge with one of the applicants that I'm following up for. That person did RNAC in Nabita and also did the top up still in Nabita.
okay.
When the forms got to the NMC thought that both certificates are just one program. So because it's coming from one school.
One school.
So
Okay.
they reviewed only the BSc.
Okay.
They didn't review the diploma. So
Okay.
after that, they sent the person a message that he doesn't qualify for the
Okay.
application. So I had to go there and ask them what happened that this person didn't qualify, because I know with a diploma and a degree from Ghana, you qualify.
Okay.
Before they went through the documents, and I noticed that no, they only reviewed the degree without the diploma. So they went back, added the diploma, and now they have given the person the PIN.
Okay. That's fine. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. So Elsie, your question before I come to Bet B and Bridget again. Oh, Elsie. Okay, so let me go to Bet B. Kindly highlight on all the documents that need to be posted by the applicant aside the transcript from the school. How many forms or documents are we to notarize and send?
Okay, so apart from the document that you are sending to the school, all the other document that you are going to write, you are going to send them. So the school will just, so you just send the section A and the section B to your school for them to fill and send. After that, the rest of all of them, you have to bring them. So your passport, the scanned copy of your passport, your medical record, your what have you, you have to put all of them in one envelope and send them to the Bahamas. Hello?
Hello, sorry. I thought I had unmuted. So I was saying let's take the
Okay.
last question from Elsie, then we come back to the chat box. Guys, we'll close exactly at 3 p.m. Let's take note.
Please, I want to clarify something on the form on the page 6.
Page 6.
Okay, so let me share.
Okay.
Let me share so that
Yeah.
we can.
So yeah. Page 6. Page 6. Page 6.
Okay. Okay. I'm here. This page 6.
Yes,
Yeah, this is page
yes,
6.
that is it. When you fill this portion, where do you take it to? Who is it meant for? I didn't get it clear yesterday.
You didn't get it
Clear
clear.
yesterday.
Clear yes.
This one,
This portion,
yeah. So
after filling it, where or what do you do?
no, so this one goes to your, you add this to your school, the one that is going to your school.
Oh, okay.
So this one is like you are consenting your school to release your document to the Bahamas.
Okay.
So that
I
it
get
wouldn't nobody will go and sue the Bahamas that you have received my document without my notarization.
So are we sending the two to Bahamas, or we have to, because I see a line underneath? That's what I'm asking.
No, it's I think it's, let me see. The first one is almost the same thing.
Okay,
So
one
you
is
send
say I hereby request you to release any information on me relative to
on
my character and
my
professional ability as a nurse in your institution to the council.
yes. So that is the school.
Okay. And then that one is saying that I hereby request you to release any
Is
information
it
on me relative to my character. Is it as a
It's
nurse?
the same thing.
It's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same thing. So you just so the line is there just to separate them. So you just print and you can just tear it and just send one to your school. If your school is 2, you just send each
Okay.
one.
Okay. I get it now. Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
So if I understand you, when you fill this form, you add it to the forms from page 9 to 14 and send
Very
it to
good.
your
Yes.
school for the
Very good.
Yes.
process.
Yes. Very good. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay.
Let me go
Okay.
to the. Let me stop this and go to the chat box. Okay, so Richy is saying that I'm hearing about notarizing the NMC pin and others. Unless I didn't get it right, can we know the specific document to notarize?
No,
Hello.
specific person to know. Yes, it should be, the person should be a lawyer. You know, they have the notarization, they have a special seal. They have a special seal that they put on it. It's some red round seal they will put on the document. That is the notarization. And a lawyer should sign. She'll put his signature and the address and everything on it. So basically, you should get a lawyer or a lawyer or something. Those the all my people, I give them somebody from Supreme Court
of
of Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have the person's number. So when you are ready, I'll just give you the person's number. You call him. He will schedule a meeting with you with your document. You take it to Supreme Court, and he will do it for you.
Richy.
Yeah.
So the question before mine is not like it's almost the same thing. The question before mine is talking about notarization, like how many forms are we notarizing? Because initially we thought it was just the birth certificate and the passport. But now, just now during the presentation, I heard we have to add our certificates and PIN as well.
Yes. Yes.
That's
So
what I'm asking, that how many are we notarizing so that we can know and work on it?
okay, so you are notarizing officially. You are notarizing your passport, your birth certificate, your nursing PIN, and nursing certificate, and your certificates that you got from your school. And if you have marriage certificate, you notarize that one too.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that has been cleared. So there are two questions in the chat box. After that, I move to Gloria. Gloria, you'll be our last person. Okay. We are closing at 3. So with the ophthalmic nursing, there is no such thing as medical nursing, surgical nursing, or psychiatry. How do I get that one field? That's Mazuri.
So as you did, so with that side, it's not there, but when you go to your diploma section, you should have that there.
Okay.
So that is why they blend the diploma and your BSc, because I know the ophthalmic, you don't do it straight, or
yes.
Yes.
Do
So
some
the
anatomy and
diploma,
physiology of the eye or something.
yeah, yeah. So the diploma that you did, and so all these things that you are stating will be part of your diploma education.
Okay. So let's go to Francisca.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Let's go to Francisca. Zachary.
Yes, please.
The deal of the game is you raise your hand and I call you.
I'm not able to get that option on my device.
Okay, so let Gloria finish. When Gloria finishes, then you come in respectfully.
Thank you.
Okay. Gloria, you have the floor.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, can you quickly run me through the page 1? When you were starting, I wasn't available. Like yesterday, I met it halfway, so I didn't have much information of the page 1. So if you can quickly run me through. Thank you.
Is it the first page of the form?
Yes, please.
Okay. Is it the one on the screen now?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So this one, have you seen all the items that they've stated in the boxes? So these are the documents that you need, or these are the items that you need when you want to be registered with the Nursing Council of the Bahamas. So the first one is your birth certificate. Notarized means you need to notarize it, and copy of a valid passport, you need to notarize it. And the passport is your biometric, your biodata section, just a scan copy or a photocopy of it. And you need the police clearance. which is not, they've stated it or something. So, and the police clearance shouldn't be um uh shouldn't be more than 6 months. It should be less of 6 months. And you need a medical report, and it should be completed by a physician or MO, medical officer in Ghana. And that one, the doctor should have his personal stamp for that. And the medical form is part of the application form that you have. And you need one passport size photograph. The dimensions are there. That is 2 inches by 2 inches. And it should have a red background. And you have the verification of registration. That one is the NMC verification. So with that, you just go and pay for your Ghana, the fee for the Ghana NMC, which is about 550 or something. So you pay that, and you let them know that you are doing foreign verification for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas Nursing Council. They will do that one online, and there you don't send any form to them at the Ghana NMC. You don't send any form. They do this online. That one is council to council. So that's how they do it. So Ghana Council, Nursing Council to the Bahamas Nursing Council online. And you need the official transcript. So, and this one, it has stated, please detach from the forward to, please detach form and forward to each nursing school attended. So that one is the section B. The section B of page, I think page 10 to 14 or so. So that one will be added to the section A. You send it to your school, and your school will fill the form and attach your official transcript to it. And your school will send it here to the Bahamas. And the next one is your training school degrees. So the degree section, you see they have MSN, masters, they have BSN, bachelors, they have associates, they have diploma, and they have certificates. So whichever certificates that you are using to apply for the council, you tick the box there. So if you have all of the things stated there, you take all of them. But make sure whatever you are taking, you have the certificate to back it. You are adding the certificate to your document. If you have done it and you don't have the certificate for that,
forget it.
and the current registration, that is the current license, that one it should be active. So if it's active, you take active. If it's inactive, you take inactive. And you run a photocopy or a scan. And all the photocopies and the scan that you are going to do and bring to the Bahamas should be in colored. It shouldn't be black and white. And you are not sending your original copies. You are making colored photocopies or colored scan copies of all the original documents. And the notarization, you are not notarizing the original certificates or your original copies. You are notarizing the scan or the photocopied ones, the colored ones. That is what you send to your lawyers for them to notarize. But when you are going for the notarization from your lawyers, you need to send the original one as well, because any good lawyer would like to see the original copies before they will notarize the photocopied ones. They just want to know whether it's you, because this is official something, this is law. So maybe they don't want to go against any way. Yeah. So that is it. So your current license, that is your PIN. It should be active. Then the 3 references issued within the past 6 months. So the reference shouldn't be more than 6 months. It should be within 6 months. And we have 3 references that you're supposed to bring. You're supposed to add to your document. You can see one is professional, the second is another professional, and the third is character. So your first professional should be somebody higher than you who is your same fraternity or something in nursing. Yes, so that is the first professional. It could be your matron, it could be your DDNS, it could be your, I don't know, anybody who is higher than you that you've worked before. It could be from other, the person can be from other hospital that you've worked with currently that you are not working there. That person can do it for you. And the second professional to reference should come from either a medical doctor, it should come from other discipline in medicine, not nursing, other discipline, but still within medicine. So it could be a medical officer, physician, surgeon, consultant, or somebody who works in the lab or something, anybody. But that person should have his or her personal stamp. With the nursing reference, the person can have his or her personal stamp, or the person can use the hospital's stamp. But with the second professional reference, the doctor or physician or whoever is doing it for you should have his or her personal stamp with his name on the stamp. Yes. And another reference is the character. The character preferably should be your pastor, or it can be a police officer. It can be your registrar in your school, your former school. It could be your whoever.
The military
The person
officer.
should, military officer can do that. It should be somebody prominent or somebody well respected in the society. It could be your assemblyman, it could be MP, it could be a minister, it could be the president.
I think I want to pass this. I want to pass this comment. The service officers, they should be commissioned officers, not just any officer. The person should be a commissioned officer before the person can sign this. So please take
Yes.
note.
Yes. And the character reference, the person is writing a character on your character. So the person should be somebody who is known to you, or somebody you've known for a while. Or yes, it should be somebody you've known for a while. And the person knows your character, your in and out and everything. That can, testify to you that this and that. And the character, you are not supposed to be previewed to the reference that the person is writing. However, you can deal with the person in whatever ways you want to go about it.
Okay.
Yes. And the next one is the application fee, which is the $170. And I'm stating it's $170. It's on their form. So if anybody comes to you that pay this, pay that, no. The only thing you are paying to the council is the $170. I will state it here. I said on the page that because where I stay and the nursing council is about 25 minutes to 30 minutes drive if I'm supposed to go there. And if I should do a follow-up in and out and all that, because I don't want to cheat you or scam you or do anything, it's the same way. I don't want you to also cheat me, because I'll be going there with fuel, I'll be using my energy and blah, 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 and all that. Because of that, when you pay the $170, you pay extra $30 for those rounds. If you want me to do all those rounds for you, like making the payment on your behalf, because the NMC Bahamas here, they don't accept online payments, because people were using other people's credit card to make the payment. So they were having a lot of challenges there. People were using fake credit cards and all that to make payments. So they stopped that. So now they are accepting only physical cash in person. So if you want me to do that, that is fine. That is the terms and condition that I'm given. But you can as well let anybody in the Bahamas do it for you. If you have somebody here, you can pass it through that person, for the person to go and make payment for you, for the person to be checking up on your documents, whether your document has gotten to the council for the review. If you have any issues with the council, you will let the person know. The person will go there to find out all those things. That one too is acceptable. That one is your own choice. However you want to go about it. That is it. So
thank you for the
that should be
disclaimer. Thank you for the
yes.
disclaimer.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think the last one, you do the last one, then we take the
The
last
last one is the summary of
Yeah.
post-registration clinical experience. I think that form is part of the application form. So that one is your experience that you have after you got your PIN or after you got your license from Ghana NMC. All the work experience you've had after that period, after you've had your license. That is what they are talking about. So for that one, you state it in the form. It's in the form. So that one, the first part, you just state the years in which you worked, the institution, you state the hospital, and the area. The area, you just summarize it. If it's med surg, you put med surg. If it's theater, you put theater. If it's public health, you put public health. If it's eye clinic or whatever, you put there. If it's maternity, you put there. That is what they are looking for. If it's pediatric, you put it there. That is what they are looking for at that side. So I think I'm clear on this side. If there is any other question,
Okay, thank you.
go ahead.
Let me try and get the few questions here. So how yearly this question there, unless you find out, because you don't know how much the lawyers charge for notarization.
No, so yeah, that one, every lawyer, if you have a lawyer, you just call your personal lawyer, then you go, then person will do it. Every lawyer, then how you go. Some people will do it for free. Some people will take a token. Some people will charge you. I know the person at Supreme Court, he will do it for a token. So when you go, he will discuss it with you. You bring your documents, then he will do it for you. So
Okay.
I think you have your personal one, because I know people are from Kumasi and all that.
So
You can.
I don't know, I have some lawyer friends too. I can call them and find out if they do the notarization, how much they will take.
Yes.
So just let you know.
But the notarization they are if you don't take time, you go and do the one that is not. They have two types. They have a seal. The seal, they have one for notarization and they have one for other things. So you have to be very cautious about that. The person who is doing it for you should have the correct notarization seal for that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. So where is the attached? The last one on the summary. I think it's part of the section B, the one that was going to your school. No, the attached. Sorry. Richy,
Which attached?
I think the summary of experience. He's talking about the summary of the post-registration clinical experience.
That one should be in page. I'm coming. Let me see. That one is part of the forms.
Okay.
It's part of the forms. I think either page 7 or so. Let me check. Let me check and be straight. I have it.
This page 7 is for the medical records.
Okay, I'm coming, so that you share it on the page. Okay, so that one is page 5.
Page 5, okay.
Yeah, that one is page 5. That is where you have the summary of post-registration clinical experience. Yes, so that is it. That is page 5.
Okay.
So that is where you fix in your experience stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if it's clear now.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that. Hey, the questions keep coming. We want to close, so guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll take the last two. That's Yakubu and Bet B. The character reference, could it be your human resource? Could it be the human resource manager of your hospital you work?
Yeah, if the person has known you
for
long, and the person knows you, and the person is a head of HR something, the person can do it for you.
Okay, somebody is saying that please let the rest know that any lawyer can do the notarization. Or is it not any lawyer can do the notarization, or you mean?
Yeah. No, it's not like You see the
Is a
seal.
notary public lawyer. Or he or she should be a notary public lawyer.
Yes, they have that specifically for that job, but some lawyers too, they have the notarization seal that they can do it.
Okay. I
Yes.
forgot to Zachary, sorry, please take your last question. Okay. Zachary, please, can you unmute and ask your question? And we will close. I will look through the last two questions, but you ask your question.
Yeah, I wanted to find out, there are some Ghanaians who have foreign BSc and MSN.
Okay.
How do they go about that?
Foreign, so with that one, you should find a way of communicating with your school so that they can get your document submitted to the nursing council.
But
I don't know
will it suffice if you request for just the transcript and not adding the, what do you call it, the form?
No, you see, it's not about the transcript. It's they add the transcript, and there are some portion specifics that they want your school to fill, credit hours to that side. So if they should send only the transcript, that form, that specific credit hours, they will not be part, but that side should be part of the credit hours as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the follow-up is, it means if I have a BSN in Ghana and a diploma, I may not want to add a master's degree because of the inconvenience. Well,
yeah. Even I would advise that if you have masters, don't add it for the council. Just add your diploma and your BSc.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you
Because
so much.
if you should add your masters, that means you have to go and pay another money to that where you did your masters for them to do it. Will be waste of money and all that. Just use your diploma and your BSN.
Thank you.
Somebody is asking about clinical experience in the CHIPS compound and polyclinic. What do they write? They will have something to write.
Yes, you have something to write. CHIPS clinic and polyclinic, they have something. Even here, they need more
of those people.
Of the public nurses, yes, because of their clinics that they have on different islands. So when you come, they will send you to the even almost can because not public health for a farmer. When they send you to other islands, you have so many, incentives. You don't pay for rent. You don't. They give you a relocation allowance. They give you a car, or they give you a fuel. Then they give you all those. You don't pay for anything.
Oh, okay.
Because you are being sent to the islands to work in the clinic. Yes, so you don't pay for these things. So you have, and they need more of that.
Okay, sorry, Augustina, you be my last person. So, the last question my child was saying, please, if you have not received a reply from the council about the application, can you proceed with the other procedures?
Proceed, my sister and my brother. Proceed. Don't wait for the response from the NMC. Just proceed.
Okay.
Ask for the response, it will come.
Okay. So again, you are the last person that we close.
Okay, thank you. Please, I want to know the $170 registration fee. Do I have to pay it before the first document arrives, or I can always pay it after they get all my documents? And the other one is the doctor that is doing my medical report. Can that same person give me a professional reference?
Yes, the person can do it for you. Me, my doctor, he did everything for me. He did my medicals and he did my reference.
Okay.
So it is allowed. And the fees, as when you finish with your school, like as in you go to your schools for them to send your document, and you post your own document, you can send the money for the fee, so that they will take because what it means when I go to the NMC, when I have your money, or when you send me your money or something, that is when I can go to the NMC and request them or ask them that this person, I want to pay for this person. Has his or her documents gotten here? Before they will go through the documents and pull out yours and start working on it. But I can't just go to the NMC and tell them that I'm coming to check whether this person a document has come or not. They will ask you, are you ready to pay the fee? If you are not ready, they won't even pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay,
You're
so
welcome.
somebody is asking, are they friendly people to live with? I think that will be the last question I'll take. Are they friendly people to live with?
Oh yes, they will actually. I will do another Zoom on the
On the
living
okay.
environment and everything.
Okay, that's
They are
fine.
they are. You see them. They live their life like the Americans. They live their life like the Americans. They are friendly. There are a lot of blacks here, and there are white too here because of the tourism that they do. And because of the tourism that they do, they don't joke with the country itself. When it comes to security, when it comes to neatness, when it comes to what have you, yes, they don't joke with it because of their tourism, and they are very friendly. That one, I can attest to it. I can attest to it.
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay, somebody is also asking the duration of the program. Which program are you asking, please?
Which program are which program?
Which program are you talking about, please? Jamila, can you answer us? Which program are you talking about so that we know what to? If not, Deborah, we will try. We will try and see if we can have a full for. But we have a video on it. So once the video goes live, I'll put the link for you guys to go and watch, and it will help you. Fill in the form. What duration? She's saying fill in the form. What duration will it take?
Filling the form all depends on
So
you.
yes, the
The
quicker the
speed
better.
that you put in. Yeah, the quicker the better. It depends on you and your school. Because at times, yeah, school no need delay.
Somebody is asking, at which point will one expect an interview from the council?
The council won't conduct interview. The
They
council
will sit
doesn't
on
conduct
your
interview.
case, but they won't conduct interview.
Yeah, the council doesn't conduct interview. The council sits on your documents that you bring. The council only gives you your PIN and your certificate as RN or as a nurse to be able to practice in their country, Bahamas.
Okay.
So for them, they don't conduct interview. So after the council granting you that opportunity, giving your PIN and your certificate, then you use your PIN and your certificate to apply to the hospitals in the Bahamas, and they will organize the interview for you.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay. Thank you all for the questions, and thank you, Aaron Richy. So our next Zoom meeting will be on the living conditions and how they can acclimatize to their place. Okay. So
Yeah, sure.
as we are going on, I believe you will also start putting in the effort to get your documents done in record time so that you can actually be able to get your license. As I said, the disclaimer here is that none of us here are connection men. We are not connection men. We don't have any. We are dissociating ourselves from anything to do with some Canadian scam, blah blah blah. I don't even know where the Canadian embassy is. I'm joking, but I know, but I've not been there. Please, we have nothing to do with anybody. What we are doing here is Bahamas. Aside Bahamas, the next thing is NCLEX. We run an NCLEX program, and we are what? We just veered into Bahamas. We have no issue with any Canada movement or whatever. So please, when you hear anything about that, please, it's fake. The person also trying to purport all these things. You don't know me, I don't know you. You don't call me, record me, and do all those things. Please, we are just here to help everybody. We want everybody to have a better life. None of us here have anything to do with any scam or anything. What Richy is doing is to just help us. Okay. So thank you all, and let's have a blessed day. Peter, what do you want to ask us again?
Yeah,